What's good, YouTube? I'm back. It's crazy. I just got home. I was just telling my coworker today that I always feel like I gotta be productive, or I don't feel like I'm doing anything in my life. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know how to chill. Uh, that could be taken as a good or a bad thing, because that always means that I'm always trying to progress and move forward with my life. But at the same time, sometimes I don't stop to, enjoy, the fruits of my labor, or to smell the flowers around me. I guess, you know what I'm saying. I'm just out here in the open field. There's beauty around me, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just always trying to plant more flowers without actually just seeing, the fruits of my labor. I could have planted a whole field. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always focused on how much more I could be building, and not actually enjoying the field that I already have. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Just off the top of my head, these are 5 different things that I hate about being trans. Now, the only reason I'm doing the hate one first is because I feel like it'd be the easiest one to make, kinda. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things. I can't say there's so many things I hate about being trans, because, I like the person that I am. The things that I do, and how I could just go through the world as the man I always wanted to be. I could go through the world as the man that I wanted to be, when I was younger. So, okay. So, one of the first thing off the top of my head is that I won't be able to have children naturally with a woman the way I would want to. So, I have no sperm. There's no way for me to make sperm myself. I was not born male. I was born a female bodied, at least, because my mind was never female, I'll tell you that. Or feminine at all. Very masculine. If I do want to have children, and, go through like a whole process with a woman, we'll have to get sperm from a sperm bank and do these different things. It's gonna cost thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? It's an investment if I actually want to do it. So I was just saying, I'm just gonna have to sell a hell lot of houses if I really want to have a kid. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I hate. And these are not in any particular order. So it's not saying that this is the top one, it's the bottom one. So 1, I can't get a girl pregnant, right? When I want to, right? 2, number 2 is when I go to a new doctor and they ask me my birth gender or whatever like that. It's always like a struggle for me whether or not I should tell them the truth. So I don't know if any other trans guys go through this, but like, my new dentist or whatever, I got a new dentist office or whatever like that. I didn't mention that I was trans or anything. I didn't tell them I was taking testosterone. I didn't mention it at all. It was just like I went in there and like I'm a guy, boom, 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 boom. So I just don't want to be treated differently. Even though people may say they don't treat you differently, but I feel like, when people know that you're trans, sometimes they treat you differently. They don't treat you like a regular dude. They kind of treat you like, so certain conversations that to be had. So that's 2. So number 2 is, just always having a problem whether or not to, tell doctors or whatever that I'm trans. So number 3 is when I'm dating somebody, the issue is whether or not to tell their family, that I'm trans. So there's some issues sometimes I have in relationships. Like, in my last relationship, I had somebody who I dated. It was my girlfriend who was queer. So, like, what I'm saying? Like, most of their family and friends knew that they, part of the rainbow, whatever like that. And she told them that I was trans. Now, I don't know if I'm like completely okay with that. I feel like I had that. Actually, my last 2 relationships, I mean, it's okay. Like, I really don't have a problem with people knowing that. But going forward, I feel like I don't think that I would want somebody's family and friends to know that I'm trans unless I feel comfortable enough to tell them that. It's really none of their business. Like, because I wouldn't be sleeping with their family member. I'd be sleeping with the person. So that's the only person that needs to know. Everybody else is just kind of like, you don't need to know. You know what I mean? Just not feeling complete in my body. So that's number 4. Number 4, not feeling complete in my body. So right now I have not had my bottom surgery as of yet. I had a hiccup with that. I went and I made an appointment like about 8 months ago with Dr. Ting, and it just came down to the last week or whatever like that, and somebody from his office called me and they told me I don't take my insurance. So I had this appointment for 8 months. So they check my insurance. I'm saying they check your insurance before you make appointments these days. So it's just like I don't understand how they like made the whole appointment. But I'm not gonna go on a rant, but couldn't get into that. And then now I have an appointment 2 years from now, uh, with Dr. Lagner. It's like Bluebound. I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, it's a woman, and it's a team. I believe it's at NYU. That's the next one. I got 2 years from now. I'm gonna find another surgeon. I'm gonna make an appointment with them. I just gotta like do some more research. I just been so just stuck on the test that I just took, so I didn't get a chance to do that. But not feeling complete. Let me elaborate on that a little bit actually more. I haven't had my bottom surgery. Okay, so that's it. I haven't had my bottom surgery, so I've had some changes down there in terms of my body parts that I'm happy with, and the women that I've dated, they've noticed, that there's a big difference between me and them, you know what I mean? So that's good. But, feeling incomplete. So that's 4. Well, 5. So even now, even though like I look how I do, I really don't have a problem going to the men's room. I do always feel a little apprehensive going in there because I don't have bottom surgery. I can't go to the urinal. A lot of men's rooms, sometimes don't even have fucking doors on the toilet. And, then I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to use the bathroom? A lot of times I will not go. I've had that happen when I went to like bars and shit where it's like nasty. The rooms, it's crazy. I just literally have to hold my pee till I get home. So shit like that. So I guess that's 5 things I could just think off the top of my head right now. If I could, come up with more, I'll make another video. But I just don't want to make this too long. So that's about it. So that's just 5 different things that I hate about being trans. Peace out.